They talk about your clothing in the show, and they talk about the outfits. And I've read about this, that the reason it takes so long to shoot the season of your show is that the outfits are really like, it's like a whole full, it's almost like a job in itself.
Yeah.
And I read that, like, you have to be fitted sometimes up to 5 hours a day for an outfit and things.
There could be as many as 20 to 30 changes per episode. So
Right.
what happens is I carve out time within a shooting schedule. Sometimes it's on my lunch break and I know that I'm not in the next scene, so I can do 40 minutes, then I can do an hour and a half. Then we'll wrap at 11 at night and I'll run to the wardrobe department. Either I'll be on the soundstage so I can run upstairs and I'll fit for 2.5 hours depending upon my turnaround. Then they'll
Why
need one
two
more
and a half
hours.
hours?
It takes time because then then you have to think about jewelry, bags, shoes, belts, hats, coats, gloves, galoshes, umbrella, uh, backpack, briefcase. All of it is part, and it can't be in conflict. So it sounds rather simple to just pull from a bunch of racks and trays. But if you care and you're being thoughtful and you're trying to tell a story from episode 1 to episode 12, and you've got your lane and all this stuff. Say we're working toward creating a complete Victorian silhouette by episode 10. When do you start changing the silhouette? What are those pieces? Where are they coming from? How are they helping Michael Patrick tell his story? You're in this scene, you're running down the street to catch a cab. Can you pick up those 3 layers? Can you switch a shoe? Can you buckle a shoe while you're walking? Because that's written into the script. Is this the shoe you're going to buckle? You have to walk in the door. You have to kick off a shoe. You have to put it back on. So that means it can't be a shoe with this buckle. It's that
Wow.
level of detail. Everybody is working together to make you believe that I'm good at that.
I never realized how much work went into that.
You want it to all look seamless and you want it to appear as if none of it took effort and none of it was hard and all of it does. And I think our show, and I don't think this is unique, but this is just our experiences, we're incredibly vigilant about every single solitary detail,
Yeah.
every tableau, every frame. Michael Patrick and I will talk about every single thing in the background of a shot. Like, why is that there? Move the phone there. That book, I'll work with the on-set deck people and say, like, we had these books in 2 episodes ago, so she wouldn't have been reading them anymore. All of it matters.
You have saved and archived every single outfit that you've worn.
I've had an attorney now for, gosh, 37 years, and one of the things he said to me when he first started negotiating contracts with me, no perks, no this, no that. I didn't need candles and flowers in my dressing room or the M&Ms this color and that color.
Brown M&Ms.
He just said, just have it in your contract that you keep every single thing you wear. Have it in your
Wow.
contract across the board. And some studios balk at that, and it's a real negotiation. And some of the older studios really want to have it for their archive, and they make a really good argument. But so when it came time to do Sex and the City, it was in my contract, and I have every single thing.
What are you going to do with it?
That's a really good question. Well, we use it every year on the show. We keep bringing it back, and we did on the show originally. So you'll keep changing the closet. You wear some of it again, some stuff from 10 years, 15 years ago, and it's really nice for the audience. They like to see those pieces. Sometimes it's just hanging for no good reason over a door, a dress from season 4 of Sex and the City. So it has a role to play as well that's really important. Like all of it's pulled out at the top of every single season by the set designers and set deck and Molly and Danny and me and Michael Patrick.